Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF, bringing you episode 18. We're almost to episode 20. Working on that. Of Let's Try Objects in Space. Hope you guys are doing well. Still not feeling the greatest since the last episode we did earlier this morning. Not going to get too much into it, but dealing with some stuff right now, but it is all good nonetheless. Biming Yang, Chinese. Boo, surprised to see me? Of course you are, of course you are, of course you are. After all, I was hidden. Let me guess, you were in MCON mode. No, Captain, no, not this time. This time you see, or perhaps you don't. I was behind you. Didn't we talk about this last time? The blind spot behind all ships? But the consequences, Captain. The consequences of the blind spot. Do you see? This we did not discuss. This you do not know. But do you wish to know? Only if you want the knowledge shall I oblige. It is our creed's way. Sure, I'm happy to learn more. Hit me. Have you ever watched what happens when a ship goes into your blind spot? One you used to be able to see? I think so. They get old. Very old. Very quickly. Go gray, like I will. Like you will someday. Like we all must in order for life itself to continue. So it can begin again. So we can die once more. Hey, it's okay. Calm down. Ahem. So yes, they turn gray. Ships turn gray when they're in your blind spot. Okay, so what does that mean? What do I do with this information? Do with it, yes, do with it, yes, do with it, yes. Gray means estimation, means inaccurate. Colored means real. Torpedo coming in behind you. Appears to miss. If icon is gray, then you think you're safe? Boom! You are not safe. Never safe. Be silent. Be safe. But not always gray in your blind spot, Captain. Gray just means they're not currently being seen, are currently invisible, are currently smart. Could be any number of reasons it's gray. Any number. Like what? Let's see. You sensors could suck? Yes, sucky sensors sometimes is the thing. But most often they've been smart and gone into MCON. Ships suddenly going gray? Could be blind spot. If not, could be MCON. If MCON, maybe they mean you harm. But what else? Did they just hit a nebula? Could lose track of them in there. Asteroids? Same thing. Were they only colored for a brief moment? Maybe they were firing their engines. Are they moving far away from you? Maybe out of range. So many reasons for gray, Captain. So many reasons. Have to think about why. But more importantly, have to remember, gray isn't accurate. It is an estimate. Isn't real. Warning, objects in mirror might be closer than they appear. Gray means the thing isn't visible anymore and its position is no longer accurate. Understood. Thanks. Leave me now, Captain. I am going gray as we speak, inching closer to non-existence. Metaphor, isn't it? No? Metaphor for us all, for life, for death. I must go. See to my MCOM button. Okay, we've got another person here. Marshalline Smith, English. Do you have a moment? I'm collecting signatures. Signatures? What for? You're not from here, are you? Well, there's two. Life is just dandy in Columbus these days. Go on. It doesn't seem so bad here. Nowhere's that bad as long as you can afford to live there. People who already have money who are always okay. It's the rest of us who suffer, you see. We lose our houses because we can't afford them. Or our access to banking gets taken away because someone has gone all prudish on us. Okay, so what's all this all about then? So the first one is about housing prices. The government refuses to do anything about the real estate moguls letting prices skyrocket. Gotta keep the value for investors, you know. But most of us are being squeezed out. Can you afford to spend 70% of what you earn on a place to live? People here just can't. They can't. And the government just doesn't care. That sucks. Sure, I'll sign. You will, thank you. I really appreciate it. While we're here, how do you feel about S-workers? What? The banks have all gotten on some ideological high horse and decided that S-workers don't deserve bank accounts. It means they can't get paid. Oh, that's bad. It means they're basically making it all illegal, and the government's doing nothing. Shoot, seriously? That's messed up. That's... Yeah, it is. Does that mean you'll sign? Sure. Thank you. Truly, I really do appreciate it. Spread the word, okay? And good luck. You too. Alright, oh, there's another person to talk to. We have to do this contract, I think. We are in, to take in here, 320, boom. EVA suits to Zaragoza. We can make some space. That's in Magella, though. That's way up there. It's good paying. Only 3 hours. That's impossible to do. Let's see what we can sell here. Helium's below. Industrial's above. Pretty nice. Ooh, electronics are above and very nicely priced. Machinery's below and still nicely priced. Artworks on 2700. Boom. Can we sell 7 of them? It'd be 2,000 versus 2,700. Yes, oh, wait, 235, okay. So that'd be the best bang for our buck to sell this many. Because then 3 are only going for 235 a piece. We can get that to 300 somewhere. Explosives, 2 units are desired on Prefect. We can't sell them yet. Oxygen's below. Bionics are above. Yeah, I'll sell those. 685. We're up to 3,000, guys. Electronics. Yeah, that's pretty good. We'll sell those. Industrial, 60. Yeah, we'll just sell them. Machinery's below. Helium 3's below. Organs. These are well below. So is water. Scrap is above. Let's grab... Well, actually, before we do this, let's check in the different contracts. EVA suits, but that goes all the way to Magella. Helium 3 to Maru. We have to go to Prefect. What about licenses? No licenses available. We can pay off some loans. The Wagner Company, we can just go ahead and repay that all. Bonk, very nice. We can pay 500 on this loan. Bonk. Down to 2,700. We should keep some of this money to do other stuff with. Let's see. Who are you? Agnes Pelletier, French. Hello, can I speak to you for a moment, please? Sure. My name is Agnes. Agnes Pelletier. I was a sensor operator for Lyon Aerospace for a long while before I was disgraced and discharged after failing my shipmates during the Roland War against the pirates of Devastar. I'm sorry to hear that. I became a professional pariah after the war ended and have struggled to find proper work ever since. But I'm an incredibly good sensor operator. So, I make my living by giving brief coaching tips and advice to freelance captains such as yourself. I can let you know all kinds of useful information about your sensor systems in exchange for a small fee. I see. So my question is, would you like me to help you come to grips with how to detect friend from foe out there, to better learn about your ship's sensor systems? They're your main eyes out in space, and it'd behoove you to really understand how it all works. Doesn't my ship automatically identify objects for me? Well, yes it does, but it takes a significant amount of time. Some sensor systems are better at it than others, obviously, but all of them still take 20 seconds or so, or more, to figure it out and indicate whether a question mark is a pirate, a cargo pod, or something else entirely. So what are you asking? I'll ask for 100 credits, and in return I'll explain how your sensors work in detail. Sure, that sounds reasonable. Great, thank you. So let me take it from the top. Your sensor screen displays a waveform, yes? A wave showing the noise being made by emissions from whatever object it is you've selected on your nav map. Oh. Yeah, the wavy thing on the sensor screen, I've seen it. What does it do? Each spike on that wave indicates one piece of noise which is being made at the location you've selected on your nav map. As soon as anything is detected, long before your sensors have figured out if it's a real object or just an anomaly which will soon be removed, it'll just appear as a question mark on your map. If you select a question mark, the waveform will show you those spikes, and any which correlated directly to the systems on a ship, so like weapons, main engines, jump drives, etc., will be lit up on the left-hand side. So your job is this: look at how big the spikes are and see how many ship systems are lit up. One small spike with just one ship system lit up? Probably not a ship. Two small spikes with two lit up? Still not likely a ship. But maybe if one of those spikes were quite large, or if that one spike were really large, or if there are 3 spikes, then it's time to take action. That's interesting. One small spike with just one ship system lit up, probably not a ship. 2 of them. But if one were quite large, or if there are 3 spikes, huh? Of course, if you see an object on the nav map and you don't know what it is yet, it might be wise to act as though it were a ship anyway, just in case. After all, if it ends up being space debris, you haven't lost much by dropping into MCON mode just as a precaution. So more spikes is bad and bigger spikes is bad. Is that about it? For the most part, yes. A lot of it comes from experience. You detect the question mark, you check the waveform, and if it ended up being nothing but a blip, your nav map will remove it. If it was a ship, it will change to that too. But the more you check out those waveforms on each question mark, the better you'll get at identifying what's a threat and what isn't. So how can I tell which spikes mean which modules? Oh, great question. So emissions are always detected on a certain frequency, and most modules of a certain type will have emissions at around the same frequency. The frequency is essentially the spike's location on the waveform. So like all spikes at a certain point are likely going to be weapons modules, or RCS systems, or jump drives, or whatever. If you look at the modules in your engineering room or at the stats for each module on the mechanic terminals and stations, it'll tell you which modules are on which frequencies, but the major ones have little names on the left of your waveform, which light up to tell you which modules those big spikes are likely to be. Once you know how to look, it's kind of trial and error. Trial and error doesn't sound great. Is there a way to strategize this stuff? There is, but we're going down the rabbit hole here. Should I keep going? I'll message you a summary of this stuff regardless as well. Yeah, let's just leave it at the waveform stuff for now. I'll read the rest later. Totally understandable, Captain. Expect a message in your inbox soon with all this info and much more besides. Just remember, the more spikes and the larger those spikes, the more likely a question mark is a real ship. Take care out there, and thank you for your patronage. Agnes, alrighty. Too bad we can't sell explosives right now. Can sell those for 700. We could squeeze a little bit more out of them. Modules, we're still not buying any modules. Countermeasure. Weapon system. There's a jump drive, very expensive. Solar wings, hacking suites, grappling arms. Yeah, we're kind of in no man's land with that. Armaments. Repairs not needed. Is there any way we can make some money on a ship? No. Our trade-in money is not much. Medical. Nobody. Nothing. Okay. Let's grab the medical supplies for 245. The water, I guess. There's nothing else to buy. Tabola and Maru. $25 EVA suits from Columbus to Zaragoza. Wait, does Leo go right to Magellan? That might be doable. It does. Leo goes right to Magellan. And that has to go to Zaragoza. So let's see how probable that is. If we go to Magellan, Leo Magellan Gate, Leo Maru Gate. I think we're up here. Yep. And there's Zaragoza. We can try it. It's like 400 credits. Let's take it and then get up out of here ASAP, pay the fees, request permission. Undock. Download now. Engage and go right there. Oh, we have to go to Prefect still. Oh well, we'll get that on the way back. You know, the Wagner Company, loan repaid. Thank you for repaying your loan. Contract completed from Sterling Industrial to Columbus Control. Alright. 3 new news. Galileo rebukes Leo. Galileo rebukes Leo on help over Jansky by Labona Jaffe. The Crassus lands October 10. Scientists from Sagan's Lights have concluded that Jansky was an industrial accident caused by lack of oversight, but where was Leo? The Galilean command specifically selected the ULENS Federation to conduct its surveys in spite of the long-standing cooperation between our two great nations, an insult to the goodwill earned over years of mutually beneficial exchange and trading. You can bet the likes of Eminence Holdings, Cassandra Manufacturing and Infrastructure, and Leon Aerospace have representatives meeting with President Gonzalez and Galileo this second, demanding answers. The socialist Galilean command can only pursue its broken ideology for so long without friends. Okay. Tandri Robertson resigns. I don't want to actually get into reading too much. I want to be able to make this jump gate and get right to Magella. So we'll get this on the way back. We'll be super ready. And we'll try to get Magella to come back here to Leo, and we'll go to Prefect because we have to stop at Prefect for a mission I didn't even consider. And then we have to get to Sagan's Lights. We have to take 2 explosives. Yeah. Hours left, 2 hours. Oh boy. I wonder if we have a fast enough ship, honestly. Just be ready to go. Come back to Prefect and take care of business there. I don't know if we're gonna make it. They're randomly selected these missions, and it may have just been an actually impossible mission. We only have 1 hour left. I'm gonna Alt F4. That wasn't enough. I'm gonna cancel. Yeah, that was a mess yourself up mission. Like, there was no way we could have solved that in 3 hours. I wanted to see maybe how long it was, but there was no way, possible way. But we already took the mission, I think, so maybe we can abort the mission. Oh no, this isn't good. Contracts. Dang, we took it. We're not going to be able to get there, and we're going to... Yeah, it's hard. Well, we gotta try, I guess. My bad. I'm not gonna be able to do it. Oh well. We're gonna lose them as a supplier or whatever of work. Dang. United Leon Space Enterprises, that's a good contractor. Send message, nothing, okay. I guess we'll check the news then. Jansky has been destroyed. The Jansky colony has been completely destroyed by Labona Jaffet. Crassus lands October 11. Shocking news out of LaSalle and Carruthers Circle today, as System Governor Aldrich Koenig announced that the explosion on Jansky has left no survivors. The colony of some 8,000 miners has been completely destroyed. Officials in the Galilean command seem totally uninterested. We'll go dark. Even though we may get a fine here. might be in trouble. That torpedo's headed right for us. Wow, did we get lucky? Holy cow. We got super lucky. Palomino. I'm not even gonna hail you. Let's just get out of here. We're gonna mess up this mission. I wonder what happens if you fail a mission. I should have known better. 3 hours was not going to cut the mustard. Well, we'll have to work for Magella then. I don't know what I was thinking. We're going to lose Leon though. Head right to Zaragoza. Plot, engage. Let's read the rest of our news. Did we read all that? Shocking news out of LaSalle and Carruthers Circle today as System Governor Aldrich Koenig announced, officials in the Galilean command, however, seem totally uninterested in serving the people by looking into the security holes which might have caused this mess. This callous disregard for its own governance is one of many reasons why Galileo has in the past sought Leon oversight. When a nation isn't capable of policing itself, it turns to the Leon Empire for aid. Why are our politicians not reaching out with a similar offer this time? Is it time to finally let the Outer Rim systems clean up after their own selves? Contract failed. Dang. So what does that mean? We might as well go back to Leo. I mean to Magella. Cancel. I mean to Leo, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. No, go to Loezo. See what we can get at Loezo, but let's go read our email. Are we done for? United Leon. To our dismay, you recently failed to complete a contract you have with us to transport goods from Columbus Control Trading to Zaragoza Orbital Shipyard. This failure has gone on our record and may affect which contracts we offer you in future. Suspended. Due to your repeated failures and activities, we are forced to suspend you from receiving any contracts from us for a period of 5 days. Oh. That's not that bad then. I thought it would be worse. We'll go to Loezo and see what we can buy here. Then head down back to Leo. And see if we can make some money here. So, let's see. We've got those 25 suits to play with. Below, 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 below. Above. Those are better prices, so we'll sell all 3, I guess. Explosives, we need 2 for prefect. Below, above. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's sell them all. 4,800. Those are at market price. At market price. Above market, okay. Contracts. Prefect, we still have time. Water to Kansa. Water to Malacca. No jump required. 9 hours. Water 3 hours, no. Let's take this one. 43 water to Malacca. 234 paid. We'll take that. Licenses, no. Loans, we could pay back a lot of loans with this. Universal Financial Services, we'll pay back 1,000. Well, wait a minute. Before we repay, let's see what we can do with this money. Maybe we can get a jump drive and start doing something else. Alright, Malacca's down here. Let's go. Hopefully we can get there in 9 hours. It might be close. Very good, very good, very good. Check out the rest of the news. Tandri Robertson resigns by Antonio Moroni, the Tegan Mirror, October 10. Tandri Robertson has resigned from the Tegan Laborers Union today in a shocking move which few saw coming. It has been the greatest honor of my life to serve my people through my work with the unions, said Robertson in a press briefing this morning. I am stepping down to spend more time with my family and thank everyone who has helped me in my career. Robertson's resignation comes at a particularly difficult time for the unions, as negotiations are still continuing to secure guaranteed maximum hours for workers system-wide. Tega is still recovering from recently acquired debts to massively owned companies, forcing Commonwealth officials to be unable to adequately acquiesce to union demands and secure badly needed rights for Tegan workers. Time will tell how this plays out. Op-ed, no answers from Jansky. Op-ed, why are there still so few answers about Jansky by Avelina Dembo? The Galilean Post, October 10. The story we at the Galilean Post have been told by multiple sources, often affiliates of Galilean Minerals, is that Jansky's destruction was a freak accident, a natural event which we couldn't have foreseen. These stories appeal to our shared human empathy. I'm certain every publication across the cluster will speak of this incident as an horrific tragedy, and it most certainly is. But I want to propose that Carruthers Circle has been in our headlines negatively far too often in the past months, with issues ranging from overworked laborers to lax safety procedures and huge quotas for our already strained mines to fill at the behest of the central systems. Our mining boom is often seen as a blessing from which we all deserve riches, but the pressure it places on our nation is very real. The facts are laid out before us, but they bring with them unanswerable questions and uncertainties. While there have been indeed official explanations of each aspect of the colony's destruction, each one renders the situation more opaque. Why has so little information been provided about the circumstances of Jansky's tragedy? If our government and Galilean Minerals have nothing to hide, why are ships still not permitted near the moon? A little transparency would go a long way for those grieving lost loved ones right now. Governorship campaigns heat up in Maru. Magellan governorship campaigns heat up in Maru by Aulia. The Globe, October 11. The race between Federico Alonso and Elizabeth Carmichael to become the next governor of Magellan Maru is quickly heating up. The hot-button issue for this election appears to be Magellan proximity to Leo. Alonso is pushing for distance and independence, while Carmichael is promoting unity. Both residents have quickly been heating up in their own way. Decades-long tensions between Magellan and Leon citizens immediately flared up following Simo's death. Maru still bears many scars of war, having served as the background for proxy battles between Magellan and Leo in both major conflicts between the two nations. Military ships from both sides already patrol the cluster, but increases on both sides are indicative of the political turmoil caused by Simo's absence. Go Carmichael, I guess. Go to Molucca. We should be good to go. I'm gonna hit my water bottle here, guys. Give me a sec. Pretty good. Alright, so things are still going according to plan. We have a lot of credits to play with right now. Ooh, our battery is damaged. If we disconnect it, looks like we've got a row out off, a row on. We'll play with that when we get more when we get some Molucca, we'll play with that. We gotta drop these off at Prefect too, because then we can sell the explosives, which are kind of in limbo right now. We have 24 hours left, plenty of time. We have 7 hours left on Molucca. Very nice. So if we can find enough credits to maybe buy a jump drive, we can head to Galileo and then Diwali to take Artem, Galileo to meet our old homie, which will be very cool. He should get us some starter type work, he said. We are making good progress, that's for sure. From Molucca to get back to Leo. Where's the jump gate? Oh, there it is. We're going to go way over there. I want to make sure we get this Prefect contract taken care of. Alright. Let's check this battery, I think. If we disconnect this one, open it. What actually went bad? This cluster did. We could probably fix it. No, we don't have a cluster right now. That's all that's probably damaged. We'll pick up a spare one at Molucca. That's reactor, right? What's the RC again? It says Christmas tree, main engine. Oh, rotating control. MCON mode, okay. Alright, cool. We'll hit Molucca here. So if we look at that unknown here, reactor drive, I can't tell I don't have enough experience to tell if that's a ship or not yet. Let's pick us up a cluster. Cluster 1. Bada bing, bada boom. Malacca. Boom. Not enough space to take that stuff. Wait. 60 helium in 4 hours. It's in a rail. 12 hours. Some good missions there. Let's see. Malacca Mining Company, a small state-owned mining company which facilitates the Malacca gas mines in Magella. Cost 100. Let's buy the license. And check the contracts. Very small ones. Well, 75 hydrogen. Wow, lots of gas trades here. Okay, let's just see what we can sell here. Helium 3, water is above. We could sell 3 of it. See, this is how we should have been selling to begin with, not selling all every chance we get, but making calculated purchases. 5 for 5 apiece for oxygen. Might as well. Below market. 5 for 5 hydrogen. Might as well. Helium 3. 8 for 80. I mean, okay. But that's going to mess up our contractability. $75 hydrogen, not enough space. 65 helium 3. 51 helium 3. No, 60 hydrogen, not enough space. We don't have enough space for any of these. 9 hydrogen to Zaragoza. Five oxygen to Zaragoza. Loezo. 11 helium to Zaragoza. Okay. Let's take... We can do a bunch of these. It looks like. These are pretty useful, actually. Zaragoza, 9 hydrogen. We'll take that for 64C. 5 oxygen to Zaragoza. We'll take it. 11 helium to Zaragoza. We'll take it. 5 helium to Loezo. 2 hydrogen to Loezo. We'll take it. 9 oxygen to Loezo. We'll take it. 5 helium to Loezo. We'll take it. Boom. So Loezo and Zaragoza, they're both over there. Oh, there's more. 9 oxygen to Loezo. Oh, those are taken. Right, those are the ones we took. Could pay back some loans. Let's, Cluster M. Octon is what we want. No, let's grab it in a lander. Boink. About modules. Buy a stealth battery. Sensor suite. Countermeasures. Computer, weapon systems, RCS, jump drive. Could buy a brand new jump drive. Main drive, point defense system, solar wing. Hacking suite, I forget what they're for. A grappling arm would be nice. Let's get a jump drive while we can, why not? 3835. Range very bad, maybe not. It's a Davos. I I guess that's all that might be all we get though, but we can look around more. We don't have to agree. Not sure what the hacking suite does. We'll keep some of this money though. We've got 10 pods, that's the best we can do. Alright, let's head out. 25C, nice. That should fix things. Yep. Looks like it does. We've got 2 emails. And go right to the LUESO. 2 news, 2 inbox. Check our mail first. Thank you for signing up with us. We'll now ensure contracts are accessible to you for all trading stations where we have a business presence. Molucca Mining Company. Contract complete for Magellan. LUESO to Molucca. And news. Banks clamp down on dodgy businesses by Valeria Dienes, the Leon Marker, 11 October. Banks across the Leon Empire have made the collective decision to work with one another to prevent illegitimate businesses from transacting using their services. This new push will choke avenues for drug dealers and other criminals, said a spokesperson for Key Financial Services. The move forces anyone using the bank to register and operate under their legal name, deny transactions which come from sources not registered, with officially recognized Leon bank accounts, and a host of other measures. Darius Kilpella steps down. Wow. Molucca Governor Darius Kilpella steps down by Kahua Nicolaides, the LUESO Herald, October 11. Following days of damage control, Darius Kilpella has formally resigned his position as governor of Molucca today, just weeks before the election. Kilpella has been facing allegations of using his office to gain favors from a number of women. I am standing down not for myself, but for the people of Molucca and Magellan, Kilpella said. I just want to ensure a clean election with results our people can trust and get behind. That's what's important for me. Both campaigns for the upcoming election to the governorship of Molucca are fraught and in a state of turmoil. More as this develops. Nice. And we've got 5 minutes till we land in LUESO. Very good, 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 very good. Alright, everything's good there. Alright, so how long have we been playing? 49 minutes. Wow, we have to save when we get there. And we're still on the up and up, guys. We somehow scrambled together 4,900, about 5,000 credits. We can purchase a jump drive if we need. We can pay back some loans. All of a sudden, we're climbing out of that hole in a big way. So, and we're still not done. We have these explosives. As soon as we go to LUESO and And Zaragoza, we will then head to Prefect. We have to. I don't want to fail this mission. We have 21 hours left. It's 178C. And it's easy enough. And then we've got all these missions for a little bit of change, 6 of them, but it adds up. So very cool. We're doing well with Magella. We have 5 days suspension from Leon, but that's okay. I thought we would lose them for good. That was our first mess up though. It said continued mistakes, but that was our first one. First miss one. Out of any contractor. So at least the game isn't that punishing when it comes to that. But so our next plan after deliver this, see if there's any missions at those 2 places. Head back to Leo and head to Prefect Station and then find someone to buy these explosives, which we could really make a nice profit on. As soon as we do, and we'll be right out of this hole. We'll pay off some loans. We'll grab a jump drive. We'll head to either Galileo or Diwali. But, yeah, should be lots of fun. So I hope you'll join me for those future episodes. So we can continue seeing this game through. It's a super cool space sim. I wish it had a few more RPG elements. In terms of like character stats would be cool. Like my piloting ability and stuff, but you know, I understand we have Starfield for that, so Starfield is the ultimate space RPG, it seems. So I want to thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate y'all very much. Thank you for spending some time with me. If you've been watching this LP or any of my LPs, I really appreciate you guys. It's fun hanging out with y'all virtually here. Knowing you're enjoying the little content I'm making here. So, hope to see you guys next time as well. And I hope you are enjoying this little content. We're trying our best here. If I go to unknown and go to the sensors, okay, that is not a ship, obviously. That is some space debris or something. So yeah, might even be cargo we can go check on if we had a grappling arm. So touchdown in 20 seconds. I will see you guys next time. Much love, peace, and joy. Be well. Wishing you nothing but the best in outer space or otherwise in local space. Alright. Next time we go back to Loezo, finish these contracts. I'll see you guys then. Peace.